These are hip thrusts. Excellent posterior chain, hamstring and glute strengthening exercise that only needs a few cues. Best practice is a nice sturdy weight bench, but be creative. Use anything in the home or the community. Works great. Always warm up with a double leg pattern and work to maintain a neutral, symmetrical pelvis. I'm going to load my mid back, drive through my heels, focus on getting the hip into extension versus a muted hip and the spine extending. Okay, so I'm in a hollow tucked engaged core position. Heels are planted firmly. Full flexion, full extension from the hips, not the low back. To ensure full hip extension, I can also use my head and continue to extend my neck to maintain that extra couple degrees of hip extension. Again, always good to warm up with the double leg. Now, if you're using a light load or no load, you can then easily progress to single leg. My job, like I said earlier, is to maintain a neutral pelvis. The challenge with single leg is that you tend to drop the pelvis away from the stance leg and towards the up leg. I like to palpate the two knobs in the front of my hips here, in front of my pelvis, to ensure that I'm maintaining a symmetrical pelvis. Hip flexion, descent. Extension, using the head to finish, trying to finish in a straight line, knee, femur, hip, spine, ribs. Okay. Heel planted firmly on the ground the entire time. It's the hip thrust.